A few days ago, it came to my attention that in the Baltimore School District, about 41% of students had a D average, so about 1.0 GPA or below. That's what the report said in this news report. And it got me thinking. I actually have been writing a little bit or preparing to write a letter, I call it. As you know, I've already done some of this writing through some of my other books. The parts of the letter will essentially be from some of the books I've written. And in my book, Principles for Academic Excellence, I provide some resources and tools to help students of any background to flourish. But I just want to say in this video that it is very sad that some of our public schools have those kinds of statistics. Now, the Baltimore School District is one of the most funded school districts in America. It's one of the most funded school districts in America. Money is not the issue fundamentally there. But I just want to say this. First of all, I want to see how many copies of this book we can get into the hands of young people in the Baltimore School District who want to become A-plus students. Because if they use the principles in this book, they will do very well. One might ask, why do you think it might be able to help them? And one of the reasons why it will help them greatly is because when I wrote a lot of the introductory material in this book, some of the concepts and some of the things that I mentioned in this book, I was actually traveling around the capital city of Nigeria, Abuja, giving talks at different schools. And some of the schools that I visited, you had wealthier students. They had a lot of resources at their disposal. And some of the other schools I visited were students who were not sure if they could ever go beyond high school. They were not sure of what to do with it, what was going to happen beyond high school. They didn't think there was anything for them. And a lot of them were not going to leave the country. They were not going anywhere. They were just basically going to come to a dead end. But the advice from the book and the advice and the principles that I gave during those meetings helped and can help anybody in a situation where they feel like they're not getting the best education. So please let us remember that there are certain principles that will work no matter what your background. And I hope in my letter, a letter to a young person in Baltimore, I hope to remind young people to visit the importance of reading books. No matter where you're at, no matter what your story, if you build that habit, it will begin to take you to a place that will keep you out of poverty. I repeat, if you make it a habit of reading books, just make it a habit, starting now, whether it's in the summer, it doesn't matter. Starting now, read a book, get a book that you can read and just keep learning and growing. If possible, not just fiction, but nonfiction, books that will inspire you to excellence. And so there are some solutions that we can give to the students specifically. I'm not discussing policy or some of the details that have to be dealt with on you talk about the policy level or the mayors and this, that, and the other. Yeah, those people all have to answer why all this is happening. But I'm speaking specifically to any young person, specifically who says, I want to excel. That student can be given the resources to complete their education, and if need be, if they don't want to go to college in that area they're living in, or if they don't want to go to trade school in that area, they can move out and move to another place where they can, flourish and do whatever they want to do. But it is important that we begin to inspire our students and encourage our students to make time to read. Reading pays off. Reading good books will help you learn to think better, and it will take you far. So please pass this video on to a young person who might be in a place where they feel they're stuck. Or maybe to a young person who might be in Baltimore specifically, or Louisville, Kentucky, or Los Angeles, California, or Detroit, Michigan. Wherever these young people are, let us inspire them to excellence. Let us never allow a person to think that because of their current situation, they cannot get anywhere. Let us tell them to do whatever they can in their current situation as an individual to keep getting better, to keep growing, to keep improving, and to be a blessing to others. One of the quotes I'll leave you with from my book here is, I'm quoting George Washington Carver, and he says, when you do the common things of life in an uncommon way, you will command the attention of the world. When you do the common things of life in an uncommon way, you will command the attention of the world. Let us encourage our young people to read and to excel in whatever they lay their hands to do. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to doing more in this project of inspiring young people all across America. Again, please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and pass this on to others. Take care and have a blessed day.